Prospects of economic growth for the Philippines continue to shine. Today, trading in the Philippine Stock Exchange hit a record high, breaching 6,500 points. The President's economic managers in a briefing are confident all economic indicators favor sustained growth and the business sector are bullish. The trajectory of growth will maintain its present course. And joining us tonight on NewsLife on the line is Mr. Bill Luz, co-chairperson of the National Competitiveness Council. Good evening, sir.
1 minute. Yeah, hi, good evening, Freddie. Good evening.
Yeah, sir, there's Robert. Sir.
Hi, Robert. Good evening.
Sir, were you surprised with the record run at the Philippine Stock Exchange when trading hit an all-time high of 6,528 points? It's only February and traders are confident it could hit 7,000 in May.
Well, the market's been really on a good run since the opening of the year. So in that sense, I'm not surprised. No, I think the good news, the good economic figures, prospects of credit ratings upgrades, general positive news is feeding the market sentiment, I guess. So that explains, I think, why everyone is so bullish out there.
So what is fueling the surge? Are fundamentals of the economy solid and strong?
Well, if we take a look at last year's growth, there's reason to be happy. 6.6% growth, well above expectation, well above forecasts. We've seen good performance in manufacturing, good performance in the tourism, good performance in the services sector. So the economy certainly picked up. So I think we have set the stage for strong growth this year. I think the market is quite hopeful and optimistic about continued growth this year and the next. So I think that's what's feeding all this good news in the market.
So the President's economic advisors gave a briefing today. Do you share their view of the gains and the reforms that need to be addressed to sustain the growth?
Yes. It's coming off a couple of good years. It's easy to become complacent. And I agree with them in saying that, we shouldn't be complacent. We have a lot more things to do. I think Secretary Purisima's remarks when he said we're just listening to the opening chapters of what we hope will be a compelling story of success, long run. So, the story is opened up to, it's got a great opening, but it's not yet over. And so we should not think that everything automatically moves forward. Let's recognize the challenges. Let's make sure we implement and execute programs well. We still have a long way to go, but we're moving definitely in the right direction.
So foreign investors are saying that the Philippines need to sustain the growth for a period of 10 years to ensure poverty levels are reduced. Can we grow between 7 to 8%? And is the boom and bust growth cycle of the Philippines a thing of the past?
Well, the key to keeping this moving at that pace is the level of investments we make in areas like infrastructure, so we don't run into capacity problems with our infrastructure, with our power capacity, things like that. No, that's important. The other thing is we need to invest in social services, education, and in health, because it's only by having a well-educated, healthy that you can keep this type of growth going long run. No, so yes, it's possible to keep it going. It's possible to get out of a boom and bust cycle, but it requires investment, it requires planning, and it requires execution and implementation of good programs.
And so finally, with that in mind, what risks do we face which could slow down growth this year?
Well, quite apart from global risks, in the economy, we also have to take a look at, let's say, execution risk. Let's say, what if we fail to implement something properly? What if we get too complacent? What if we relax too much and think that, we can afford to ease back and just automatically cruise along? So those are the types of things that I think we need to be also worried about, because we've done it in the past where we thought, we're over a problem, now we can relax and take it easy. So those things I think we ought to be aware of and push ourselves harder to keep going. Because 2 years of growth is a good start. Way off from 10 years of growth, and we have to focus long run. We do need that 10 years.
Okay, on that note, thank you very much for joining us tonight. That was Mr. Bill Luz, co-chairperson of the National Competitiveness Council. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.